Minnesota lawmakers start their next session in just days, but the power struggle between both parties is not over. Republicans say they are in control, but Democrats disagree and are now threatening to not show up to work. The Minnesota House ended up tied after the election, but a race that a Democrat won is headed for a special election after his Republican opponent sued, saying the winner didn't live in the district.
That left Republicans with one more seat than Democrats. Fox 9's Mike Manzoni is live at the Capitol in St. Paul for us tonight. Mike, they don't have a lot of time to sort this out.
No, they don't, Randy. And Kelsey, that session starts next Tuesday. Democrats want to keep that power sharing agreement in place. Republicans, on the other hand, though, they say they don't need it anymore because they say there is no longer a tie.
Minnesotans delivered a tied House, and they expect us to govern as a tied House.
But it's not tied now after a lawsuit over a Democrats' win left an open seat. That's why Democrats want the power-sharing agreement they worked out to stay in place when the session starts next week. If not, they plan on staying home.
If there's no power-sharing agreement, we will not be here. What the Republicans are engaged in is an illegitimate power grab, and we're not going to stand by and just let them do it.
With 67 seats, Republicans are now one seat short of a majority, which means they won't be able to do anything without Democrats. Still, Republicans claim they have what they're calling an organizational majority, and they say if Democrats don't show up, they'll look into recalling them.
There is no reason why taxpayers should be on the hook for paying for people that are not going to be at their jobs.
And tonight, the Secretary of State's office is talking with attorneys to try to determine whether 67 House seats is enough to constitute a majority in this case when there is at least one open seat. We'll, of course, continue to follow up with them and keep you posted. We're live at the Capitol tonight. Mike Manzoni, Fox 9.
Some more background details. As Mike mentioned, the Republican Party of Minnesota has filed a lawsuit with the state Supreme Court hoping to block that special election for House District 40B in the Roseville area. In that race, a district court judge recently ruled that Democrat Curtis Johnson did not legally live in the district and cannot hold the seat. In response, Governor Tim Walz declared a special election for that seat on January 28th. But the state Republican Party believes Walz must first wait for the legislature to declare a vacancy.
The residents of House District 40B deserve a special election as soon as possible, and by Governor Walz acting unlawfully, he puts that in jeopardy.
Any delay of the special election also gives Republicans, as you saw, an extended one-seat majority in the House until the seat is filled.